What's going on? It's that boy Fred. Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we have another highly debatable versus battle on the channel today. We have Goku from Dragon Ball, as we all know, and Yhwach from Bleach. Now, these are two pretty top tier characters when it comes to the debate community, if you ask me. I mean, Goku's an obvious one. Yhwach, if you haven't watched Bleach, is a very slept on one, but he's definitely up there. In this verse battle, I really don't want to drag on a long time, so I want to make this as quick as possible. So I'm gonna try and go through it as quick as I can. So I'm gonna break it down into about 4 or 5 simple categories. We're gonna have strength, speed, IQ, durability, hacks, and then by that time I can find the winner. Now starting off with strength, I feel that for the most part this is a pretty easy one to equate, as Goku definitely does just flat out have the better strength feats compared to Yhwach. You know, Yhwach has fought couple planetary characters when it comes to, Bleach, because that's where, especially in the 1,000 Year Below arc, most of the characters can round up to about planetary, and then you have a select few that can go beyond that. Yhwach himself is anywhere from a solar system galaxy to universal character. I've seen scales on all of them, and then we all know how Goku is. Goku is a universal character, Uni Plus, Multiverse. I wouldn't be upset if you scaled them to any of them, but all we know is Goku at this point in time is definitely above Universe. And so we know these things based off the simple fact of Goku was able to fight with beings like Beerus, who is a threat to the universe just by clashing hands with him. Both of them were shaking the universe all together, and this is a Super Saiyan God Goku. This isn't even MUI, who's the actual comp Goku now. And basically this Goku, like I just said, does not compare to MUI Goku whatsoever. And so MUI Goku is scaling to Jiren. Actually, he's scaling above Jiren, because Jiren, if you take the scans of what they said, Jiren is above all of the God of Destructions, which then puts Goku above all of the God of Destructions, who are just simple, like flat out threats to the universe, which Goku at this point in time should be much above them, considering the fact that he has unlocked an ability that not even the gods are able to achieve, which is the Ultra Instinct form. So yeah, Goku definitely does have the strength thing down, and it doesn't really change too much when you look at speed. Speed also goes to Goku, because like when I was putting it down what I wanted to say for this, I was simply thinking that, with all these high tier universal characters who are able to, be threats to the universes, destroy the universes, and do all these easy things, these characters are never going to be slow characters. As we all know, these characters are all speed demons, all these characters. And then considering the fact that it's just Dragon Ball as is, characters have been, FTL since the OG Dragon Ball days. It's not OG Dragon Ball, I'm sorry, since the early Dragon Ball days, Dragon Ball Z. FTL speeds were coming out before Super was even knocked on. So yeah, these characters are basically all pretty much well developed above FTL, and for the most part you're going to give most Bleach characters right at FTL to FTL plus, which someone like Goku is definitely above that. I wouldn't say Goku's any unmeasurable speed or anything like that. He definitely is a measured speed, but he's definitely above Yhwach, to say the absolute least. He's faster than Yhwach. I don't think it's pretty much no debate about that neither. Now when it comes to IQ and battle IQ, this is the one where I feel that it doesn't go to Goku. I believe it goes to Yhwach, mainly because Yhwach has been around for thousands of years and fought for a lot of those years, because he was a Quincy, and he was I wouldn't say he was against the Soul Reapers, but they definitely weren't always on the same page. He stated multiple times, he's fought Yamamoto in the past, they fought wars, all this other type of things that Yhwach has stated. And then even then, now Yhwach was the one that set up this entire plan for his Quincy's, and this was his whole thing of trying to get all his powers back. So I don't think the IQ thing is going to Goku in any whatsoever. I think the only way you can argue it is battle IQ, and even then Goku has had a lot of fights, but I definitely think Yhwach's 1,000 year plus experience definitely does push him over the edge when it comes to the battle IQ and just flat out IQ as it is. Now, when it comes to durability, I think this also goes back to what I was saying in the strength department. The simple fact of the fact that Goku was able to, fight these universal plus beings and all these other things, take hits from characters like Broly, who is actually uncalculated in how strong he is. It's very weird. Broly actually has not been calculated what he, like, how strong he truly is yet. So who knows, Broly could be a character that is rivaling above Beerus more than Goku is, and Goku's taking hits from someone who's even stronger than Beerus, who, if you take Totaro's statement that Broly is stronger than Goku and so is Beerus, and as we all know, Whis and the Grand Priest and all those characters that are obvious, but Beerus and Broly especially, Totaro stated that they are still above Goku. Yes, if you figure out which one of these characters are stronger, and then you state that Goku was fighting both of these characters at some point in time, yeah, his durability is still way above Yhwach. There's no one in the Bleachverse who was as strong as Yhwach whatsoever, except for in his older days when Yamamoto was stronger than him, which he flat out said because he beat him. Other than that, that's only one character, but even then, Yamamoto is not, a top tier Dragon Ball character by any means also. So his durability it's good for his situation, but it's not better than Goku's, if that makes sense. And when it comes to hacks, I think that's pretty obvious. It goes to Yhwach. And while you might say that Goku, the MUI is an extreme hack, which it is an extreme hack. Like, MUI is nothing to play with. Automatic dodge is amazing, but when you know what Almighty does, the Almighty, let me be more correct, the Almighty is a ridiculously broken ability that not only gives you the ability to see the future, alter the future is what it gives you. So basically, in this situation, no matter what someone threw at Yhwach, he would be able to grab it. I mean, not grab it. He'd be able to change and alter it before they basically even know what they're gonna do. For an example, Ichigo went into his true Bankai. Yhwach seen this. Yhwach knew Ichigo, once he went into Bankai, was going to swing at some point in time, and this hit was gonna hurt. Was actually gonna do crazy amounts of damage to him if he was to hit him, possibly even kill him. The second Ichigo went into his Bankai, he broke the sword immediately. Like, before Ichigo could even register that he was going to swing his sword, he knew obviously at some point in time he was going to swing it because he was going to go into his Bankai. But before he can even think that himself, Yhwach had already seen into the future, knew what Ichigo was going to do, and broke his sword before he even had the ability to. And it's not like Ichigo seen Yhwach come towards him and break it. No, Yhwach broke the sword in the future. So when time was ready to come back, the sword was basically broken. It's a crazily hacked out ability. And so when it comes down to who I believe is the winner, as much as it pains me to say, I do feel like Yhwach just out hacks Goku, and it's so crazy to me because I feel that Goku is stronger in every other way except for the simple fact of the Almighty. Because even like when Ichigo and Aizen killed Yhwach, they flat out killed him. He still had an existence there, so he still was able to survive. He was able to rewrite the future, or rewrite the past, future, whichever one it was. I can't even remember right off the top of my head. He was basically able to rewrite it, come back to life, and they had to seal him away again, but he still never died. He can still come back as much as he wants because he can just alter it all over again and rewrite the future. So it's such a crazy ability. Now, it's very easy, in my opinion, for you to find the argument. Well, I wouldn't say easy. It's very viable for you to find an argument for Goku winning, and I would be perfectly fine with it. But just in my rightful opinion, I do believe Yhwach out-hacks Goku, sadly. I'm a big Dragon Ball guy. Bleach is still number 2 for me, so... No, number 3, I'm sorry. But yeah, I believe Yhwach takes this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe, down below. And if you disagree or agree with me, leave it down in the comment sections, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.